Okay, welcome back, crew. Today's edition is going to be different. Today, we stepped away from powerboating and we're stepping into the world of sailing. As our goal was to find a free sailboat, bring it back to life, and sail it. So after searching for maybe a month or so for free boats, we had found a few, but they weren't up to par. Sometimes they look great in the ad on Marketplace, but we, call and be like, well, okay, it needs sails, or we can't find the boom, or something like that. So we would keep on looking. We didn't want to have to deal with that, not knowing anything about sailing, and also having to buy major pots that they may not make anymore for that boat, or try to search for pots that we're not even sure what they're called. I mean, we're that green at sailing. So we wanted to find a boat that was pretty much all together and that was still free. So, well, finally we found a boat that was free. So we called the guy. It was Ericson 23, 1977. So it was old, but it pretty much had what we want. We wanted a swing keel, something that was on a trailer. So we called him. It checked out. So I said, okay, well, we'll go down and check it out. We did, and it was good. So I made the arrangement to, well, first off, the only thing it did need was a leaf spring. So I said, okay, fine, that's no big deal. So we got the leaf spring. We went back about a week later with my dad, and we thought, well, okay, it's probably going to take maybe an hour or so to change the leaf spring, and it probably would have, but we had so many problems trying to get the old one off, pull the boat out, all this stuff. And never mind the fact we didn't think about how long it's going to take to get the mast on and secured and paperwork and all this kind of stuff. But nevertheless, the guy that we got it from helped us out a lot. He was really cool and helpful. Me and my dad, it was kind of a big learning curve for us, and it definitely still is. But trying to get everything together, not really knowing what the hell we're doing, was a little bit of a challenge too. So needless to say, it took 5 hours to get that whole thing done, and now we're back. So the whole process took about 7 hours from start to finish. So, but it wasn't bad because we got a free boat, and now we're ready to start this adventure with you guys. Let's do it. Okay, Saturday morning, heading out, pick up our sailboat. So this should be fun. Luckily, I got some help.
Yes, we do.
From my dad.
Morning, everyone.
Yeah, here we go. We got it.
Oh.
Huh, Dad?
What? Oh my God.
We got it. We got her at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was thinking it's gonna take 45 minutes. It took 5 hours.
It took more.
So
we had to change some pots.
Yep.
And it's safe. We're good. Everything worked out well.
Yep.
Everything worked out very, very well.
So here we are. We got about an hour and 20 minute drive back.
Well, 2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours and 15. Whatever it takes.
Yeah. When we say 2 hours, add another 2 to that. So.
Yeah. Whatever it takes us to get back safe, and the boat safe, and us safe. That's all that matters.
Yep. That's what's up.
Yeah. And the gentleman was very, very nice that he helped us out. He was over the top, very gracious. So there are people out there, and thank you very much.
Yep, for sure.
And my son gave a boat away, and Calmer comes back, and it came back in a good way. So.
The only problem we had was I have to remember when we're trying to undo a nut, I have to make sure that people's hands are out of the way. Sorry, Dad.
Yeah, it's kind of well, maybe a little bit. Whatever.
Yeah, pinch points can be dangerous.
A little bit of skin, a little bit of, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like after it's done.
Yep. All right. Well, let's get back.
Black and blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's get back safely.
Yep.
All right. So we got it back. So awesome. So as you can see now, this thing is pretty messy. So before we even start working on it, we're gonna clean it up really good, because who wants to work on something that's been sitting for I think it's been sitting for 7 years. So we want to go through it, and then we'll start figuring out what we have to repair and go from there. Alright, this is what I'm using to clean the hull. It's not really recommended to use this kind of stuff,
but the one for marine use is really expensive, and I've used this stuff before and it works really good. I mean, it probably does a little damage to the gel coat, but this boat is in really rough shape, so I just want to get it right down, and then from there we can work on bringing the gel coat back to life. All I try to do is pretty much tilt the bottle up like this and run it down the side, and it drips down nicely. Oh, until then, there you go. It's kind of hard to film and show you guys this at the same time, but when you apply it like this, it's nice. It kind of just runs down the side of the hull. So I'll let it sit for a couple minutes, brush it in, and then power wash it off, and then I'll do the other side. Okay, so I got pretty much the boat cleaned up. It was pretty bad, so it took forever. It took like, I don't know, it took like 5 hours plus. It was all like a bunch of moss up here, you know, but we'll get that all cleaned up. Back over here in the cockpit there was probably like 7 inches of water, because this, well, I thought, I'm new to sailing, so forgive me, but I thought that was like a scupper. And I'm over there trying to free it up, and apparently it's not a scupper, and what was happening is it got clogged up really easily. And then when it finally did release, all the water that was in here, in the cockpit, went right into the cabin. So I couldn't really, it was drenched in here, so I couldn't really continue cleaning this cabin area. So nevertheless, what I realized is that on sailboats, I guess it goes, the water that drains goes out through the through hull, which is, where is it? It's somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Right there. So, that's kind of, I don't feel comfortable with that system, but I guess it's just how it is. And also, the hose that connects to that drain popped off. So I have to repair that next before I continue cleaning the cabin.
Alright, crew, we're going to call it an episode, call it a night. As you can see, we got a lot done. We found the boat, we picked up the boat, brought the boat home, we washed it, and it started to look pretty good. Now we're at the point where we can start taking on some projects. The project I'm least looking forward to is the drainage issue. I absolutely hate the drainage situation, that how it's set up on these small sailboats, but I guess that's how it is. So that's how I'm gonna have to redo it, unless somebody knows of a better way how to maybe create some scuppers. But I don't see how that's even possible, with the cockpit being, it being so low. I don't know. It's frustrating because it just doesn't seem logical the way they have it set up. It seems like the water will go down the drain, and then my cat will get in the way, which I don't mind because I love them. So the water will go down the drain, and there's maybe like 3 feet of a small, maybe 2-inch hose that goes into the seacock, and then it's supposed to drain under the hull. But if you're at a mooring or a slip, I just don't see how the water can drain. Apparently, if you're underway, it creates a suction. But you have only, where's the rest of the water gonna go? You only have 3 feet of that 2-inch hose. So in the meantime, it's just gonna be sitting in there and building up, and the cockpit's gonna flood, from what I can understand. But nevertheless, I'm gonna rebuild it the same way how it was designed. So we'll hopefully tackle that tomorrow. Tomorrow's 4th of July, so I have the day off. I'm gonna probably work the whole day working on the drainage situation. And then well, hopefully I don't have to work the whole day on that, but maybe a couple hours and it'll be done, and then I can get on to cleaning out the cabin. So, anyways, that's another day. Please like. I hate to say like and subscribe and all that. It's just so tacky. But please like and subscribe. You know. So, anyways, all right. Thanks a lot. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow. So, anyways, okay. Bye. Like to say bye.